Coffee and Headlines is brought to you by the generous support of our viewers and the following community partners: Best Cord Cutting TV, Bravo's Restaurant Bar, El Rey Lounge de Versalles, Joint Boutique Hotel and Cowork, Monson Brewing Company, Puerto Vallarta Neurofeedback, Puerto Vallarta Owners Reps, Oculto, and Siam Cocina Thai. Thank you for your support, and thank you for supporting our community partners. Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to Coffee and Headlines, our morning get-together live here on Facebook and YouTube, where we connect with news from our city, state, and country. We connect with you. We connect with what you bring to the table. We combine all this information and put it to good use as a community of English-speaking locals connected to Puerto Vallarta. Many of us live here. Some of you have taken off for the season, and that's okay. Like Kathy is now in Nanaimo, and a bunch of you are in different places. Susan Davidson watching from the BC Rockies. My goodness, you guys are everywhere, but it's great to see you. Today is Tuesday, April 15, and I have all kinds of fun news and important news and really, really wonderful news. So we might as well get started as usual. If you have something really important that you want to put on the table, just add a capital letter Q to your comment, and we'll be happy to take a look at it in the chit chat section later on. If you are watching live for the first time and would like to give us an opportunity to welcome you, all you have to do is write the capital letter N as in new, and we'll be happy to give you a nice little welcome. Let us get started with important news. We keep talking about the Las Juntas intersection because it's such a major project here in Puerto Vallarta. And I think we mentioned it 2 days ago, and I mentioned the fact that I had forgotten when this was supposed to be finished. But now we know. We got a nice little reminder from a statement made by our mayor that the project is expected to be ready by year's end. Of course, as you know, the whole Las Juntas intersection is being transformed with overpasses to allow for more fluidity with traffic, which not only is increasing in general, but of course, this is the Semana Santa season, and it's dense out there. Road operations and traffic supervision are being intensified due to the expected increase in vehicle fleets circulating in our city with the influx of mass tourism. Of course, the goal is to prevent traffic congestion. And this is something that will be happening in the city during the rest of Semana Santa. Mayor Munguia explained that several operations are being reinforced, including the road safety operation. We've mentioned this over and over again. If you don't have to be out there, just postpone your errands until after Semana Santa. You'll be glad you did. Of course, if you cannot postpone going out and going to the places where traffic is expected to increase, just take your time and be mindful of any delays that you might experience. Mayor Munguia also announced the start of 8 strategic water projects with aim to increase the city's water supply by up to 100 liters per second. The planned actions include the redrilling of existing wells and the drilling of a new one in the Ixtapa area, as well as the implementation of filtration galleries along the banks of the Ameca River, a technology that will allow for more efficient water collection during peak demand seasons. And this is great news. Over the weekend, the city undertook a cleaning campaign along the Puerto Vallarta Libramiento. The initiative was organized by Mayor Munguia. And the good news is that 6 tons of junk, debris, and trash that had accumulated in the area for the past few years were finally eliminated, and this is excellent news. Now, this is Semana Santa week, and you're probably wondering, well, what if I have any business to conduct at City Hall or any of the city's administrative buildings? Well, business is as usual yesterday, today, and tomorrow. And of course, Thursday and Friday, and well, for the rest of the week for that matter, all official offices will be closed. Some of the essential services will be open, but most of the paperwork kind of offices is not going to be available. So please, again, if you have business to attend to at the City Hall, take care of it today or tomorrow, or better yet, wait until Semana Santa is over. Now, let's take a quick look at the weather forecast just to see what's going on out there. Boom, boom, boom. The sun god is trying to hide behind those clouds because he owes me money, says snarky weather today. It is 26 degrees Celsius out there. Humidity is at 62%. Somehow it feels more humid than that. I woke up this morning and I took a shower and I was like, ooh, humidity is back. But we knew that was going to happen sooner or later, so we might as well get used to it. Today, we can expect a humid day with mostly cloudy skies, a high of 28 and a low of 17. Then tomorrow, Wednesday, another humid day with mostly cloudy skies, a high of 29 and a low of 19. Ouch. And then Thursday, humid with partly cloudy skies throughout the day, a high of 29 and a low of 18. Time to turn the ceiling fan up another notch. That's what Luna said to me the other day. Now, in case you have not received the memo, the city is covered in yellow again. Yes, these beautiful trees all over the city that bloom in gorgeous yellow flowers that land on people's vehicles and then stain them. Some people complain. I don't. I just think the city looks great. But in case you're wondering what kind of tree this is, it is called a guayacan, and it is a tree of great cultural, ecological, and economic importance. It has valuable wood and colorful flowers that make it a prominent feature in the landscape of many regions of the Americas here in Puerto Vallarta at this time of the year. Trees bloom, and it is a beautiful, beautiful sight. And I have some shady news. My goodness. You know that beautiful, very successful, increasingly large farmers market that sets up shop in Marina Vallarta? Well, it has come to light that they pay no taxes. Now, I'm just reporting this. This is what the news item says. It didn't come out of me, but apparently, not only is the market not paying any taxes, but it's expensive. It's expensive. It's like the most gentrified farmers market in the city. The article that I'm mentioning or referencing here says that shows a breakdown of some of the prices, and apparently now the Residents Association in Marina Vallarta is in conversations with City Hall to change this little thing of them making all this money and not a peso of that money going to tax collection. So we'll see what happens with that. And I have to share a happy story that happened to me. No pun intended. It is a happy story. But this morning I was, getting ready for our broadcast, our time together, and I went online. I was checking Facebook, and this image caught my attention. Amy Armstrong and Sargento Dan happy. And I thought to myself, how fun. I thought several things. Number one, how fun that Amy and Sargento Dan are doing something together. They are both friends of mine, and they're both highly creative, and I just love it when people combine forces to think out of the box to create something wonderful together. And of course, this has no information. This was just an image that was posted, which leads me to my second thought. I thought to myself, how fun to see increasing performers relying on AI to create interesting publicity, eye catching publicity. So I thought, well, that sounds lovely and all that stuff. And literally 20 minutes before this broadcast started, I got a phone call from Amy. And now I understand what's going on. Amy called me to inform me that she and Sargento Dan have joined forces for a special performance that will take place on May 20th at Nacho Daddy. They're going to do a happy concert full of happy songs and just happy groove. And they have all kinds of zany, fun, happy ideas. And of course, they've invited me to participate. I don't know exactly what I can bring to the table, but I just love it. Love, love, love it when I see that my friends get creative and do fun things together. How wonderful it is that artists in our town are thinking outside the box and trying to reinvent themselves, especially at a time in which audiences dwindle. And speaking of dwindling audiences, well, I don't know that I'm going to have dwindling audiences, but I am taking care of my own shtick with, oh, that one. My next presentation, oh, that one. The classical tunes you know but can't name. This is going to be so much fun on the 24th of this month. A week from this Thursday, we are going to get together and take an inventory of all those classical tunes that you can hum. But if somebody asks you, but do you know what the work is or who composed it? And we're going to have a a name that tune contest. And we're going to have fabulous prizes, including 2 tickets that have already been gifted to me by Amy, and a bag of salt from Colima that was gifted by the Joint Boutique Hotel, and other prizes. I have a gift certificate also from the Joint. And I am starting to collect more and more giveaway prizes for what is going to be a really fun music appreciation presentation. I hope you can join me. And I hope you have interesting comments for us to look at, because all of a sudden, boom, it is time to take a look at your comments for this morning. Let's see what we have. Lots of hellos, which I appreciate very much. Let's see. Gary. Gary is checking out the broadcast on YouTube. Very nice. Gary, by the way, also offered, out of the blue, a 500 peso gift certificate from Amazon for the Oh That One presentation. So thank you very much for that, Gary. And, oh, Larcito, if you heard everything that I said, I am so happy that you will be in town when this wonderful concert by Amy and Sargento Dan is taking place, because I'm going to need a date. I'm going to need a date. Safe travels. Let's see what else. Oh, I'm blushing like a schoolgirl. It's because Larcito is here. Let's see what else we have. What? Betsy says, good morning, all from Emiliano Zapata, where my colonia's taxi drivers doubled their prices yesterday for intra-colonial travel. Yikes. Well, yeah, that's the way it goes, unfortunately. Be careful out there. Muffin, Logan, I wonder, are you still out in Yelapa? Have you come back already? Do let me know. I hope you're having a good time wherever you are. And let's see. Does anyone know when cribbage starts today at Oasis, 11 or 12? I have no idea. But maybe somebody does. Let's see what else we have. Barbara is heading out to the airport today. Looking forward to seeing everyone in November. Safe travels, dear friend. I hope you have a good flight. Logan says, love seeing the trash cleanup efforts. Yes, they've been all over the city. Looking forward to when it will be Avenida Fluvial's turn. Let's see. Oh, it's tax day north of the border. Well, happy tax day. Let's see. Sherry liked the picture with the clock tower. Yes. No, I'm not talking to you, iPad. Every time I say Miss Cooper's name, my iPad thinks I'm talking to him. I love it. Let's see what else we have. First government there. What? First government earthquake went off in Southern California yesterday. Locals were bragging about how advanced this was. I was like, Mexico City has had an earthquake alert for decades. I'm not following. Oh, maybe first government warning? Okay. Oh, there you go. Earthquake alert is what John meant. Okay, well, congratulations. And that's correct. We've had those in Mexico for years. Let's see what else. Oh, Sherry, welcome to my world. Sherry says, I remember words to songs from 40 to 50 years ago and can't remember what I did yesterday. I can relate. And Larcito says, yes, I definitely want to go to the Happy concert. I will be back in time. Yes, you will, my dear. And yes, we will go and we'll have a wonderful time. And new Quake app for Southern California. Well, good for you. Everybody needs a little warning if the earthquake is coming. And the earthquake is coming because I'm getting hungry. This is a good time to end our broadcast. This is what we have for this morning. And I appreciate your company as always. I am going to get ready with what's next for the day and look forward to seeing you again tomorrow morning for more coffee and headlines, or tomorrow afternoon when we step onto the spotlight with my two interviewees at the Joint Boutique Hotel and Co-work at 4 o'clock. I'll see you tomorrow morning, or I'll see you tomorrow afternoon. Have a good one.